It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
I tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Hall running between the tackles. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Motion. Reset.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. 70.
They're throwing it. Finds him on the slant. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set.
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 22. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60. Motion, change, change.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pass play now. Running in the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Hey, smash Broncos. Let's go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here.
Cowboy 80.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here.
Ready. Go.
Here we go with Johnson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey,
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give on 2nd to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They go right back to Hall. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go now.
They go play action on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase And the execution phase for this offense might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Ready,
Back to throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's Warren on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by Levante David. A gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Okay,
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
here we go. Set. Go.
Jumps in up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass on a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, set.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Now a carry by Johnson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready, right?
Here's Johnson again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Steelers.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready,
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. I'll throw it. We're still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to try and throw it here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
The kicker on for the
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back. Oh. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Get it. Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. First and 10.
Go! Viking, 8.
Back to throw now. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48.
Another
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He'll look to throw. To the right, and intercepted. Picked off by Giannis Sanker. And the Vikings might be able to get some points leads after the interception.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
One final shot before the half. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Stick the eagle, stick the eagle. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
13 yards on the
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Okay, ready.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. Cowboy.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and long. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready. Half the 60. Go.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Sack. Rocco 80.
Now McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Jefferson. 11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. That's grabbed at the 10. And he'll scrape together what he can on return. Gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timber.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
3. Let's go. Go.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go now. Let's go.
They'll go again with Warren. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
It's 3rd
That's
down
it.
and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
36 there. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A give left side for Hall. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings.
McCarthy throwing here. He'll get it to Gavin Bartholomew. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60, go.
The pitch is to Hall. And his short gain gets them the new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Hall. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Unfortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. McCarthy looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th.
The receiver this skill, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Steelers.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Warren running between the tackles. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and just 2 to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 10-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll run here on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hall right between the tackles. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Steelers losing by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Now to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Back to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. He's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now.
What you got?
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down.
By Derek Harmon.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Brings up second
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You run that play all week in practice. You rep the wide receiver screen, and the ball is out so quick, Kate, you're not even thinking a sack ever, ever, ever. But that time he's left hold of the ball. And the next thing he knows, he's on the ground.
Ready? Half the 60, half the 60. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He's got his target, Bartholomew. And he's brought down after a short gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Takes this in at the 25. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 40-yard line.
Okay,
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Throwing from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. All eyes going to the lefty kicker out there now. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. An entire stadium of pressure now falls on him. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. This one's drifting, and it's a miss. He put it left. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. On the return, here comes Austin. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Ready?
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Called in left side. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here.
On the ready.
They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The gift up on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Running left side by Jefferson. And rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime.
Hold me ready.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying an inside give to Warren. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives them a 3rd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Looking back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16
Pittsburgh will go
yards.
ahead and use its second timeout.
That's another
As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
A gain of
Move the
16
chains!
yards.
Got to move their
And the
chains!
Steelers
Build momentum
first
to
down.
keep that defense on its heels.
Ready. Panther 60.
To throw here on first down. Gets him on the in route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
By number 11.
The Steelers use their
It's a
third
gain
and
of
final
9.
timeout.
Brings up second
And they'll be
and
unable to
1.
stop the clock again here in
42-yard
overtime.
line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards
It's a
shy of that
gain
end
of
zone.
37.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This entire contest rests on his next kick. A very short kick here from the right hash.
The field goal
The kick is good. He got it. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.